My YouTube channel. This is Felix Art. This is part 4 on how to use Sketchbook app on your phone. So this part 4, I'm showing you how to shape the lips. But first, let me use the hard airbrush to erase some parts. So now guys, you have to open a new layer. Let me increase my brightness. Okay. So now you have to open a new layer, or I can use this particular layer. That's for the ear. So like I can use the layer to shape the lips. So now guys, what you have to do here is that you use the first of all, you use the hard airbrush, then go back to your color circle, then I'll be using the light shade, light palette, and I'll add something like this. So once you add something like this, then use the smudge brush. Use the smudge brush, set the flow to 5%, then start blending. Then take the flow again to 1%, then you blend again. So this time just make it smooth. Then repeat the same process here. So once you are done with that, then you can see that this place right here is a little bit dark. Then I'll use the dark palette to add some shades over here. Then add some shades right here again. Then go back to the smudge brush, take the flow to 5%. Then you do something like this. You can see. Then you head over to this side. Then take the flow to 2%. Then you do something like this. Then use the smudge brush to blend. So once you are done with that part, then you head over here, use the hard airbrush, then go back to this light palette, then you add something like this. Okay, Now you just have to look at the lips. Just look at the reference, then you use the flow airbrush, increase the size, then you add something like this. You add something like this. So take the flow to 4%. Then keep blending. You just have to use the smudge brush. Then you repeat the same process here. Take the flow to 8%. Then you do something like this. So just make sure to get that part. Take the flow to 3%. Then you start joining both sides. So now guys, what you will do here is that you will use this smudge brush, take the flow to 10%, then you start doing something like this. Take here inside. So once you take that place inside, then you do something like this. Then you blend. Okay. Then you go back to this place again. Then you use the smudge brush. Take the flow to 5%. Then you blend. Once you drag that part down like this, then you blend. So now once you are done with it, then use the hard eraser to erase this part. So now guys, that is how to add the shades on the lips. Let me do the final touch. And I use the hard eraser to erase. So now guys, what I will do here is that I will head over to this place again, to this layer, then use the dark palette to add some shadows. So once I'm done adding it, then I'll use the hard eraser to erase. So now, once I'm done with that part, then guys, I will show you. I'll be heading over to the clothes. But first, before I head over to clothes, I use the hard eraser to erase this part to make the work look very clean. So now I have to close this layer, this reference. I'm going to close it. Then delete that one. Then head over to this one right here, to this layer right here. Then duplicate it. So once I duplicate the reference, then I'll open it back. Then click on transform, drag it up at this point. So now I'll start adding the clothes. So guys, how to add the cloth is very easy. I'll head over to the clothes, then lock the layer. So once I lock the layer, now I will use the flow airbrush, take it to this level. Like, you will use the color picker to select from the cloth, then hold on that color circle, then drag it down. Then I will take the luminance down to 15. Then what I will do here is that I will start adding something like this. You can use the hard airbrush. Start adding. Make sure to look at the reference when you are adding the shade. So now at this point, what I'll do here is that I'll use the smudge brush, take the flow to 5%, then start blending. Then I will head over to this place, use the smudge brush to blend. Then use the flow airbrush to add some shadows. Then I'll head over to this place again, use the smudge brush to blend again. Then I'll use the flow airbrush to add some lines over here. Then use the hard airbrush to add something like this. Then do some zigzag. Then use the smudge brush to blend. Then you add some little shadows. Add something like this again. So once I'm done with that part, then I'll head over here again. If add something like this. Then add some shades like this. So once I'm done with that part, then I use the smudge brush to blend. Make sure that to set the flow at 5%. Then you start blending. So once I'm done with that part, then I'll add some shadows to this place right here. So like use the hard airbrush to add shadows. So once you add that one, then you add something like this. You add some little zigzag, then add another one here again. then add some shadows. So once I'm done with that, then I'll add another shadow here again. So now I can use the smudge brush to blend. So once I'm done blending, then I use the floor airbrush, then increase the size, then add something like this. So that's all for now. That's all for now. That's all for now. So guys, get ready for the part 5. This is the part 4, so get ready for the part 5. Okay, thanks for watching.